Welcome. In this video we are going to build a production-level RAG chatbot from the ground up. Not the tutorial version. The real version. The kind you would actually deploy at scale. We are talking chunking strategy, Amazon Titan embeddings, hybrid retrieval, multi-layer caching, guardrails, a feedback loop, and RAG's evaluation metrics. Let's get into it. Here is the full picture before we go deep. A user query enters the system. We chunk and embed it. Then we run two retrievers in parallel, cosine similarity on our vector database, and full text search on Postgres. We fuse those results using reciprocal rank fusion, re-rank the top 5, and hand the context to the LLM. Every box on the production focus side, low latency, scalable embeddings. Intelligent caching and continuous evaluation is something that will break in production if you ignore it. Chunking is step 1, and it is where most people make mistakes. The size of your chunk directly determines the quality of your retrieval. Too small, and you lose context. Too large, and you pollute the embedding. We use 700 to 1000 tokens with a 200 token overlap. That overlap preserves context across chunk boundaries. We split on semantic boundaries first, paragraphs, then sentences, then words. The LangChain implementation on the right handles the separator priority automatically. Run this once at ingestion time. Every downstream step depends on getting this right. For embeddings we are using Amazon Titan Embed Text v1. It produces 1536-dimensional vectors. Latency per call is 50 to 100 milliseconds, and the cost is $2 per million tokens. The big advantage is native AWS integration. We cache embeddings for frequent queries with a 24-hour TTL. That alone gives a 60 to 70% hit rate on repeated queries and cuts your embedding bill roughly in half. Embedded vectors go into a vector database, Pinecone or Weaviate. The schema is straightforward: UUID, the 1536-dimensional vector, metadata like source and page number, a timestamp, and a TTL field. We store this as a JSON payload in the metadata field so downstream services can parse it without any custom deserialization logic. For the index we use HNSW, Hierarchical Navigable Small World Graphs, because it gives sublinear query time even at hundreds of millions of vectors. 1 GB stores roughly 100,000 documents. Plan accordingly. This is the most important slide in the deck for retrieval quality. We run two retrievers, not one. Path A, semantic search. We embed the query, run cosine similarity against the vector database, and take the top 10. Great for synonyms, paraphrases, and conceptual matches. Path B, lexical search via Postgres full text search. TS vector column with a GIN index, 2_T query, TS_rank, top 10. Great for exact terms, product IDs, and technical jargon that embeddings blur. Now here is the key insight: we do not blend the scores. Cosine scores and TS_rank scores live on completely different scales. Instead we use reciprocal rank fusion. Score equals the sum of 1 over k plus rank, where k equals 60. Only relative rank matters, not raw score. RRF consistently outperforms naive weighted blending in hybrid search benchmarks. And it requires zero tuning. The fused list is re-ranked and the top 5 go to the LLM. Caching is what separates a prototype from a production system. 3 layers. Layer 1, Redis LRU. 1 to 5 GB, 5-minute TTL, sub-millisecond latency. Catches repeated identical queries from the same session. Layer 2, Query Cache. 10 to 50 gigabytes, 24 RTTL. Catches semantically similar queries across sessions. Layer 3, Persistent Cache in Postgres and the Vector database. Unlimited size, 7 to 30-day TTL, and this is where feedback-adjusted results live. Combined, these layers push your cache hit rate above 80%. 80% of queries never touch the LLM at all. You cannot optimize what you do not measure. Every request goes through our token counter. 10 to 50 tokens for the query, to 4,000 for the context, giving roughly 2,500 input tokens per request. Let's put it all together. Query comes in. Check L1 Redis cache first. Cache hit. Response back in under 50 milliseconds, cost basically zero. Cache miss. Generate Titan embedding. Run Cosine and Postgres FTS in parallel. Fuse with RRF. Re-rank. Assemble context. Generate with the LLM. Cache the result and log everything. That full path takes 500 to 2000 milliseconds and costs between 4 and 8 thousandths of a dollar. Step 7 logs feedback signals. Step 8 updates rank weights from user ratings. The system learns from every interaction. Every production RAG system needs a safety layer. Guardrails sit at two places, before the pipeline runs and after the LLM responds. Input guardrails catch 5 categories. Prompt injection, attempts to override your system instructions. PII, emails, phones, card numbers masked before retrieval. Toxicity, hate speech and self-harm prompts blocked entirely. Off-topic queries routed to a fallback. Rate limiting to prevent abuse. Output guardrails catch what slips through the LLM. Hallucination checks verify every claim is grounded in retrieved context. PII scrubbing, toxicity filter, citation verification, and format enforcement complete the layer. Each guardrail decision is written to a structured JSON audit log. So you have a full trace of every block for compliance. Never ship without this layer. Let's walk through a real query end-to-end. User asks, how do I optimize Amazon Titan embeddings for faster retrieval? 8 input tokens. Cache miss, we proceed. Titan API call, 50 to 100 milliseconds. Cosine top 10 plus Postgres FTS top 10, fused via RRF, average score 0.83. 4,156 tokens of retrieved context. Plus 150 tokens of system prompt, totaling 4,306 input tokens. Claude 3 Sonnet generates 892 output tokens in 3.2 seconds. Stored in L1 for 5 minutes and L3 for 24 hours. Total latency 3.8 seconds. Total cost 4.5 thousandths of a dollar. The system gets smarter after every response. Positive feedback, thumbs up, copy, follow-up question. Extends cache TTL by 24 hours and promotes to L1 hot cache. Negative feedback, thumbs down, regeneration, immediately invalidates the cache and flags chunks for review. No feedback defaults to standard TTL decay. Each chunk accumulates a trust score from user ratings over time. Final score equals RRF score multiplied by 1 plus alpha times trust score. We retrain re-ranker weights weekly in a batch job. And A/B test every ranking change before full rollout. The feedback events are emitted as a JSON stream to a message queue. So the ranking service and cache service can consume them independently. The system does not just answer questions, it improves. How do you know if your RAG system is actually working? You measure 3 relationships: The Ragas triad. Query to context. Context relevance. Are the chunks retrieved actually relevant to what was asked? Query to response. Answer relevance. Does the response address the original question? Context to response. Groundedness. Is every factual claim in the response supported by retrieved context? Or did the model hallucinate it? These three checks catch the three most common RAG failure modes: bad retrieval, hallucination, and off-topic answers. Run these evaluations on every release. The specific metrics and what good looks like. Context precision, fraction of retrieved chunks that are relevant. Context recall, fraction of all relevant chunks we retrieved. Faithfulness, fraction of response claims grounded in context. Answer relevance, does the response address the query? Answer correctness, factual accuracy against ground truth. Hit rate at 5 and mean reciprocal rank, retriever ranking quality. In a benchmark, faithfulness at 0.93. Hit rate at 0.91, answer relevance at 0.89. Your numbers will vary by domain. Baseline on day 1. Track on every deployment. Catch regressions early. 6 categories to keep in mind. Chunking, semantic boundaries, always overlap, test empirically. Embeddings, batch ingestion calls, watch for drift as corpus grows. Retrieval, hybrid search every time, fuse with RRF not weights, A/B test everything. Caching, multilayer is not optional, let feedback drive TTL adjustments. Monitoring, log every query, track the 99th percentile latency. Run Ragas evaluations on every release. Fallbacks, FTS only fallback when the vector database is down. LLM-based re-ranking as a secondary option, always degrade gracefully. 6 things to take away from this video. 1. Smart chunking with semantic boundaries and 10 to 20% overlap. 2. Amazon Titan embeddings, cache them aggressively for 60 to 70% hit rates. 3. Hybrid search, cosine plus Postgres FTS, fused with reciprocal rank fusion. 4. Multilayer cache with feedback-driven TTL and ranking updates. 5. Never ship without guardrails at both input and output. 6. Evaluate continuously with the Ragas triad. That is a production-grade RAG chatbot. Build it right the first time. If you found this useful, like and subscribe, more deep dives coming. See you in the next one.